Hey, good day everybody. I've got this BNT brand solar light these guys sent me to do an unboxing and review on. Let's check it all out. I love these solar lights. It says light up every corner of the world. That's the truth. These things work good. So it's got a time switch, intelligent light control, and of course the remote control on it. Some of the product features: no electricity bill, easy installation, high quality LED chips, built-in photoelectric sensor, and high efficiency solar panel with a conversion rate of 25%. Right, here's everything that comes in the box. Got the panel, the mounting bracket and fixture, and the remote, the light itself, and then got some screws, some spare screws, and that's the other side. If you want to mount it to a 4x4 or whatever, you can put the bracket on there. We'll go ahead and get this thing assembled. I'll show you something too. One thing about these BNT lights, they're built really well. It doesn't feel cheap. It feels really heavy duty. The lights look nice and enclosed, nice and shiny and bright too. Same with this. Good solid mounting fixture here. So these things are super easy to assemble. You can do it in no time at all. And then, you know, the first thing we're gonna do is get this bracket installed, and then that bracket's gonna go on there. Then this is gonna go on there. Then we connect it to this here. And then as far as electrical connections, there's just a little connector right there, and that matches up to the connector on the panel too. Okay, this is almost a no-brainer. So first thing we're going to do is take this, screw it in those 4 holes there, put it over like that, and then these things right there, just go down into these holes. It comes with an Allen wrench too to tighten these up, so if you don't have any Allen wrenches, don't worry about it. These things all 4 nice and snug. Okay, now that we've got those on there, then this goes on next. I'm gonna go ahead and put it on like that, and then these bolts here will go in like that to secure this bracket to that bracket. This is the fastener setup for the next step, for that to that. I want to tell you too, before you put this on, make sure this thing isn't under that, because you won't be able to get it out. You want this thing on this side of the bracket. Okay, now that we've got this in here, you can see it will do like that. That'll help you get your movement as far as where the sunlight goes and all that stuff, or how it catches the sunlight. But I'm gonna wait to put, you can see there's other settings in here for kind of more permanence, and what I'm gonna do is wait until I know what kind of angle I want this thing at, where I'm gonna mount it, before I put these other 2 bolts in. So once I put a bolt in there, it'll hold it at the angle that I want it. So for now, I'm just gonna leave it out, and then we'll get the other parts on. I'll tighten these up. It comes with a little wrench here, so if you don't have any wrenches around, you can just tighten it up with this here. Kind of got that secured. It'll still move if I really push the issue. Next step is to put this thing on here, and it's just going to go on. Make sure you have the angle. See how that thing's angled? I want it angled like that, because that's how it's going to sit on the pole. Is going to be up like that. You want your light, you want it facing up to catch the sun, and the light angle going up. The light is eventually going to go on the end of that. So I'm going to put it on there like this. And here's the combination we're going to use. I'm going to go ahead and use a washer on each side of those, and then we've also got a couple of nuts here. There we go. Okay, I'm going to tighten these up on here too, but one thing to notice, you can, if you want to, you've got the options of turning it this way or that way, just depending on which way the sun's coming for you. But I'm gonna go ahead and tighten it up straight on here like that. And that's a 14mm bolt right there. Okay, now that I've got that tightened on there, I'm gonna go ahead and slide the light over it. And that's gonna go right on the end of there, right through there. And then this cord goes right down here, and it's gonna come out this hole right there and connect to this one. Okay, this is kind of what you want. Panel facing up, light facing down. Cinch these babies down real tight on there, and then we'll connect these 2 here, and then we'll be in business, be ready for mounting. Okay, after you cinch these down, put these together. Cinch that, thread that down too, nice and tight. That's where you want that to be waterproof. It's a waterproof connection, so you want that to be nice and tight. Okay, I'm just securing this thing so the solar panel is in the position that I want it. All right, we're ready to roll with this thing. So what I did is I just hooked it to the end of this this beam here, and that's what I'm gonna stand up. I just put it in with lag bolts. And the remote on this is a no-brainer. A couple of AAA batteries in the back. Here it is at night. This thing is nice and bright. I just turned this thing on with the remote here. Turn right on with the on button. And now you can set this to different times, how long you want it to be on, 3 hours, 5 hours, or 8 hours. It's up to you. I just leave it on auto and it'll stay on. You can increase the brightness or decrease it as well with these buttons. But it is pitch black out here, and that thing is really lighting up the place nice. I mean, this is great. So you can see it'll adjust the brightness. Look at that's even brighter. That's awesome. That's really lighting up the place now.